channel is Tay Rosé. Now for this video I'm going to do yet another first impressions, and this is going to be by none other than Profusion Cosmetics. Now I did a survey a few weeks back asking if you wanted for me to do a collection. Again, most of you said yes. So yes, I'm here to deliver, and it is the Profusion Bubble Tea collection. If you'd like to see the products that I have, then make sure to keep watching. So now, when I saw this collection of Profusion, I was like, yes, I mean, this is very adorable. This is very cute. I feel like this is perfect. Because, I mean, bubble tea is very common right now. I mean, I'm going to share on my screen somewhere the bubble tea that I had. I mean, that combination is amazing. And I went to Tai Chi. And one of the products that was in the collection were their blushes, but I didn't like the color of the blushes because I have those colors already, and I'm gonna put the video in which I'm referring to in the cards above. So I decided not to purchase anything from there, but instead I decided to purchase, yes, more liquid blush, and this is by none other than Pixie by Petra. And now this is the on the glow blush, and this is in the shade Ruby. And then I also have the Pixie on the blush bronze, and this is in the shade Warm Glow. I feel like these two together will be immaculate and amazing. Now I'm going to be posting a fun TikTok video, so I'm going to put it in the description box below. And I also primed my right eyelid using the Maybelline SuperStay Active Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade 30. The first product that I'm going to try is this Matcha Milk Tea. If you watch my e.l.f. and Dunkin' video, you'll hear about my experience with matcha. So this I Boba Milk Tea 6 Shadow Palette and Matcha Tea. There is 4 shadows, I believe. And I chose this Matcha Milk Tea because I barely have any green eyeshadow palettes in my collection. So I decided to pick this one up. And this one is for the price of $7. So that honestly is not bad at all. I mean, that's actually is pretty good. And these are the shadows. I mean, this is just amazing. And I like how they made it realistic, like the bubble tea type vibe, where it's a gradiency from the matcha and the milk, or milk to the matcha. And then if you look closely, you can see the little tapioca pearls at the bottom as well. So I mean, I like the creativity behind this collection. I mean, I feel like this is amazing. So I'm gonna first play with this nude shade right here, because that is the only neutral shade that is in this palette. I'm not sure how the other palettes look. I forgot how they look, to be honest. This one has a neutral shade, and I want to see how it is on my skin tone. So there is kickback, but again, that's expected. I just realized that this whole part is paper, so that is going to be weird for me now thinking about it. I never thought of it until I just swiped it. And I believe that this could be travel friendly too, but let me put this on my eye and then see how this goes. Okay. It's like a peachy type thing going on. I like that. I love the peach shade. I mean, this is nice. I mean, you could barely see it because it morphs right into my skin tone, but I love it. I mean, there's some kickback there, and then you can see like this palette is going to get real messy. So I see these 2 green shades. I want to play with these some. I could play with this one too, but I want to be realistic here. This is a true matcha green right here. This is a true matcha green. So far, Profusion nailed it. Okay, so I'm going to take this green shade, and that's going to go underneath that peach shade that I did earlier. Alright, so this looks really weird. Oh my gosh. I can say the overlaying, it looks pretty good so far. Okay. Alright, so this green is not bad. I just need to blend the edges out some, so it's not too harsh. I usually don't wear green shadows, and then I can even pull up in the cards a lot of the green shadow looks that I've done before. I mean, this is my first time in a while playing with green. Okay, so I can tell you that Profusion always comes through when it comes on to pigmentation. I mean, I usually am never disappointed with Profusion Cosmetics. This shadow with the matte so far, I'm not disappointed. I love it. Yeah, this is nice. Dang, Tay, you did your thing. Moving on. So I also want to try this dark green shade. It looks like a shimmer, So I don't know how that's going to look. I mean, that's kind of worrisome. I'm going to try it and see. Brush. I'm going to use 2 brushes. I'm going to use this skinny morph brush. It's going to get right into the crease because I'm doing something different than what I normally would do. Yep, get right in that crease. Get right in that crease. Get right in that crease. And this combination actually is freaking gorgeous. Like, I know like the dark green overpowers it, and I probably shouldn't have taken up too much. This is not bad compared to what I had before. So I'm gonna go into the light green shade again. I'm gonna pop some of that back in there. Dang, all right, that is Slayful at its finest. There's the next product that was in the Bubble Tea collection, or Profusion I Boba Collection, that I decided to pick up, and it is the Caramel Swirl Matte and Shimmer Duo Liquid Shadow. And it is pretty much a gold with a taupe brown eyeshadow. So again, this is Caramel Swirl. This is the taupe nude shade. It's very pretty, but I'm not sure if it'll go with my skin tone. I'm not even gonna try it. This would more so be for like a concealer base. And then this is the gold shade. I want to place this in only the center part, but that is what I'm going to do because I want to play with that gold shade. Okay, let's see the applicator. Oh, wait. This is a brush. Okay, I'm nervous at this point. All my liquid eyeshadow applicators are not brushes. Let me see this side while we're at it. Okay, I feel like the 2 of them could have been the same flat applicator instead of a brush. Brushes is very frightening. And then the brush looks like it's been twisted all over the place. I honestly don't know how to feel about this so far. I mean, I was okay with Profusion. Like, Profusion, me and you were best friends. And then you have this. Like, girl. What? Anyway, I can say that this is pretty. I'm just going to put that amount. And then I'm going to take a flat shadow brush on one side, and I'm going to blend this out, but only at like the crease area, which is exactly right where it hits too, which is perfect. I just want to just to disperse evenly as much as I can for this look that I'm doing, because I'm doing this I haven't done it in a while, so I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint me. But yeah, I do like this gold though. Okay, I can say that this dries pretty quick. I don't know if I should be worried or if I should be happy. So I just realized that I forgot to share with you the price of this. So now this is called the I Boba Sweet Swirl Eyeshadow Duo. Again, I got the Caramel Swirl, and this is $5. So this is actually very affordable. Again, my only issue is that this is a brush instead of it to be an applicator itself. I mean, I feel like I would have much preferred for it to be an applicator rather than it be a brush. It glides on pretty. It dried pretty quick. Don't know if I should be happy or worried with the next steps that I plan on taking. Going back to the Matcha Milk Tea palette, I'm going to delve into this gold shade. Because I feel like this will overtake anything. I don't know. I thought this shimmer would have been like melting. But then yeah, remember I told you in like a video that the shimmers in Profusion, like, you have to really work it in. You have to really work it in. Like, only the mattes are bomb. So, I mean, I love the color so far. I mean, if you can see it. I'm just kind of concerned. I feel like the Caramel Swirl, that copper shade, is breaking apart on my eyelid as we speak. And that, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I do not. I'm gonna go back to this light green shade, and I'm gonna morph that in here to see how it counteracts with the shimmer and the liquid eyeshadow. I'm gonna actually first pack it on just based on this behavior. It's like I'm afraid to do too much because my shadow, like the liquid shadow underneath this beautiful gold, is cracking up bit by bit, and that is not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. But I can say that I love the pigmentation though, and I actually do like this transition though. That's actually pretty neat. Yeah, I'm gonna touch this up some more when I'm finished with the rest of the look. But I'm gonna go back in with that dark shimmer green shade, and I'm gonna put it on the outsides of my eyelids, and I'm gonna actually use the e.l.f. blending eye brush. This is definitely given fall. I mean, so I love the trend, like the gradiency with the shimmer into that green, into that gold. But no, this is nice. Like, dang. I'm just gonna pack it in place. So this is very intense. So I'm gonna go in with the lighter green shade from earlier, and I'm going to disperse it in here as well. So this is as good as it's gonna get. I can say that it actually is not bad. I mean, this middle part, I don't know what happened with the liquid shadow and the shimmer, which I already told you about the shimmers already from this brand. But I'm just gonna move on to my bottom lash line. I'm gonna conceal underneath my eyes using the same concealer. Ooh, dang, that cleanup is epic. Dang. Okay, I like these. Tay like it. This actually makes my blush looks much better too, like right where it needs to be. I actually want to do this light green shade. I'm gonna apply that all across my bottom lash line. And I'm gonna take my skinny Morphe eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna take this dark green eyeshadow brush. I'm going to line it very close to my bottom lash line. This is very viperish, so I'm just gonna take this light green. I'm just gonna blend this out because that is just like very intense. I want to do something to my tear ducts. I'm not even gonna mess with this one at this point because I feel like this one is gonna be a letdown. So I'm gonna mess with this light green shade. I want to see where this is gonna take us. Ooh, this is like a lime green. Okay, I'm about to put it in here. We're gonna see how this looks. Okay. When I swiped the color onto my brush, it looked just like lime green all on its own. And then once I applied this onto my eyes, it's like a metallic lime green. It still is pretty. I mean, I just didn't expect for this to be the color. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking where this is going. There's one more product here. One more product. I almost forgot about it. It is the Profusion Hydra Liner. This is a water activated liner, which that has been popular lately too. And I believe there are 3 shades, but because I have that wide collection, I decided not to purchase the pink one, and I forgot the other shade. So I purchased this orange one because I don't have this dark shade. So this one was the most expensive out of everything. Or not most expensive, but this one was the priciest of them all. And this I got in the shade Thai Tea. I don't feel like I'm saying Tai Chi. This was $10. I like how these ones are easy to open. So thank you for Profusion for doing that. Thank you. Theirs is a Latin or Latino owned brand that does her shadows identical to these. Like she even has like the green ones like these. She has something just like this. I mean, I believe hers is cheaper too. I think hers is $5 compared to Profusion. And the main reason for me even buying this is not really for this. It's for this, cause the brush that my 2 pans of water activated liners come with are whack. And so I'm like, okay, let me try this brush instead. Cause I mean, this is a true brush. It's like that liner brush. This is what you want to. Katana wins. Flawless victory, you know? You want to do that. I mean, this looks very flimsy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the water in here, and then we're going to try it out. Try to pull it apart. It does not work. I mean, this was very innovative. I mean, like, you're supposed to unscrew this bottom part, fill it up with water, so that way the water can just come through. But unfortunately, it's not opening for me Profusion, so we won't be able to see the full effect, and that is very disappointing. So I'm just gonna spray inside of here using the setting spray. And I like how in here, like, they have it so that you have the light, dark, and they're showing you that you can mix it. So I like how they're assuring people that you can do that, but I'm thinking I might mix it. I mean, because I don't want anything too bright, you know? I mean, that's gonna be ooh, but then I don't want anything too dark either. So I'm just going to mix it and see how that goes. The other thing with the girls too is that there's not like a line in there for you to see what's happening. She makes it so that way it's seamless. That's pretty. Too bad this wasn't working. Okay. I actually like the brush. I mean, I was very upset at first because I'm like, what the heck? I want to be able to use it how it is used, because that is a very innovative way. But I like the smoothness of the brush. I can say that for sure. I'm not getting like a crisp liner, but it gets the job done, I guess. I'm actually gonna do the dark orange because I feel like that would be sick. Okay, yeah, that's much better. I feel like I chose the wrong colors. I did green and orange, like Halloween's calling. I'm not gonna do anything too drastic because I really want the halo to stand out. But I mean, this is what I'm working with. There were some beauty blenders in there, but I have tons of beauty blenders, so I decided not to pick any of those up. I also saw a lot of the I think it's some liquid lipsticks or lip glosses, I forget. I saw those and a lot of the colors I did not like, so I decided not to purchase it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the rest of my face off camera, and then I'm going to come back at you with a lippy that I would try that is away from the collection. Alright, so I did the rest of my face off camera, and the lashes I'm wearing for today is by Evan New York, and it is the 3D Catatoo lashes in Sagittarius. They are my favorite. And then I decided this time around not to film myself doing the lips because it's the same old. I want to cut to the chase to talk about this collection. On my lips, I have on the Bite Beauty lip pencil in 044. I also have on the liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ashton. And then I have on this lip gloss also by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Peachy. Lately, I've been obsessed with glitter glosses, and this is one of them by far. Like, this is just beautiful. This is given pumpkin spice down here, matcha up here. This collection was disappointing. The concept was cute, but then when you actually try the products and come on to application, then you're like, okay, I mean, some of these products aren't really as it seemed. But I'm just going to talk about each product, alright? So I first delved into the eyeshadow palette. This is the Matcha Milk Tea. Love the concept, love the shadows, the matte shadows. I actually love the green that's in here too. I may do something with that in the long run, because I mean, this is just bomb.com. I'm not fond of the shimmers, which again is not a surprise for myself. I have Profusion palettes, and you know how that is for me. Even though I can say that this is on par with being Tay Rosé approved, but it's not major. The eyeshadow, the Caramel Swirl liquid eyeshadow set. This color I know is going to be too light for me, so I didn't even bother even swatching it. This, I was disappointed with the application. That is a brush application instead of an applicator itself. It glides on beautifully, and that it does kind of morph in, but I don't like how the gold dries quickly. And now I know that I should have been worried because it dried too quick. And then when I was applying the gold shimmer from the palette, everything was starting to break up. If you're getting Matcha Milk Tea palette, you're going to be in love with the shadows. As for this one, I mean, this is on par too, but then it's almost as not Tay Rosé approved because of what I explained to you earlier. And then finally, the Hydra liners in Thai Tea. It glides on smoothly, as you can tell by my eyes. They're like, if you open it, and I know mine is a bit rusted dusted right now, but I mean, you could tell like there's a line. So you can tell they cut in between and put the dark orange on one side and the light orange on the other side. The girls is very smooth. Like, you can't even tell where the line is. This is like a gradient transition. It's beautiful, and hers is more affordable compared to this, and this was the most expensive in the collection. I wanted to try this so bad because it was very innovative, but then you can't really twist it off because they stuck it on there so hard. But I can say, despite this and like the bottom part of this, this is the only product that is Tay Rosé approved. So I mean, this collection overall, it was on par. Again, concept was cute, but when it came out to application, it wasn't the best. So now that is that for the video. I will do another makeup look with the Matcha Milk Tea, because I mean, I have something in mind. I think it'll just be so hot. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of me. Also, comment this emoji, and I want you to tell me what is your favorite bubble tea combination, because I want to I want to try. I have bangers coming out. I mean, you're gonna love it. Do be sure to stay tuned. Please be sure to check out the previous video in the section that's coming up next, and I will see you over there. Bye.